In this, we actually have, I just want to double check, the polished look in the 14 karat yellow, beautiful platinum white, or the 14 karat rose gold for $79.54 here in sizes 5 through size 10, 093, 094, and available with 3 monthly flex payments. That's, I believe, under $30 to get that at home. So custom size, your choice of gold, a big, I'm gonna put one of these on so you can see how clean and classic and smooth and sophisticated and high-end and luxurious these pieces would be. You know, it's amazing. We're talking, bring Libby right in, but in a classic band in gold, because so many, you know, purchases for a classic gold band are for wedding bands. And as soon as they know that, you know, the prices on those gold bands quadruple, or even whatever after 4 would be, right? I mean, so crazy expensive for a quarter of the width that we're showcasing in these band rings. So yes, it's 14 karat gold. Libby Floyd, who is our brand ambassador, again, accredited jewelry specialist, is standing by and has been, you know, selling gorgeous fine jewelry for over 2 decades. This really puts it all into perspective here. I feel like I'm dripping in tens of thousands of dollars of beautiful Italian gold. And I kind of am without the price point.
Lynn,
not kind of, I am.
You look so expensive. You look so expensive. Everybody, I want you to sit back. We're taking you to the most beautiful, amazing medieval town called Soave, Italy. And it's known for its Soave Castle and its beautiful rolling hills, and of course known for its very fabulous wine as well, called the Soave wine. So what you're about to see here is a brand new technology, cutting edge technology from the Italians that we actually have a patented process on. So it's 14 karat gold with a resin core, which gives you big, bold, sophisticated looks without the price tag. They're durable, they're scratch resistant, they're lifetime jewelry. And again, the price points that we have, the designs that we have here, only found at HSN, and every single piece will be 58.3% pure gold touching your finger to give you that look and feel of solid gold without weighing down your pocketbook or your hand or your neckline. And Lynn, everything in the show is brand new for me and brand new for our customers too. If they've never seen the show before, it's going to be a fabulous show of 14 karat gold, all from Italy.
And what better way can we get started? I mean, really a gold band ring like this, chunky, beautiful. I want to just show you, there's another selection under this item number in the yellow gold choice. So you can go with either the high polished band, and you may have seen in the drawings, that textured band ring. This is that textured band ring. So you see how it all starts out with a drawing and how, again, it ultimately goes from paper to an idea to hand finish into a custom sized, beautiful, one-of-a-kind piece. So you can choose the yellow gold in that textured look, or in that rope design, or in the high polished gold, or again, the high polish will also be available in the white gold or in the rose gold in all sizes, 5 through size 10, and smooth and comfortable and finished absolutely to perfection. And you know, it's amazing. When Electroform first came out in the world of gold, and that really wasn't that long ago, I'm gonna say it was maybe 20 some plus years ago. And you know, the one thing, because it's not a really pretty name when you see Electroform, it is the most amazing, I think, breakthrough that ever came to be in the world of gold, especially today, because there is no way without this technique that you were just sharing with us, we could offer looks like we're showing you in Soave Oro at these values. So the only difference is the base metal. It is still all beautiful Italian 14 karat gold, like you said, over 50% that's touching your skin, that's reflecting the light, that is gonna last forever and ever in the beauty. And I remember when I first learned about this in Italy, because of course the Italians perfected it, and we were, you know, sitting down with one of the designers, and one of the buyers said to me, and it was a gorgeous, like a very similar piece, no kidding, like the necklace that I'm wearing. And I remember she said, and this is over 20 years ago, she said, Lynn, guess what the price is that for, and at that time it was 18 karat Electroform gold. And I said, oh, my goodness, it's gotta be, I don't know, $10,000. You know, in that time, gold was definitely more affordable than it is now. But she said, believe it or not, you can get that look for under $200. And that is what we have to tell our customers, that, you know, Electroform is the best thing ever in terms of, again, beautiful gold jewelry, and leave it to the Italians to perfect it. And how exciting to have this wonderful, little small manufacturer out of Soave in Italy. That, you know, and it's funny because I always like to say too, Libby, you think of Italian manufacturers and you think it might be this big, huge, you know, building and massive employees. And it's amazing because many of them, especially in a little town like Soave, are, you know, real super duper small. They're family members where their talent has been passed down from generation to generation, and where they have perfected, again, maybe it's a particular link, or they master in making earrings, or they master in, you know, band designs, or a specific, like I said, maybe it's the Omegas or whatever it may be. Where in this case here, it's electroforming. And once you master that, then you can create this gorgeous, I mean, luxurious, multi-$1,000 looks. And how lucky are we to be able to go direct? Here's the other thing I want to say about Soave Oro. Just like our Blanco Milano line, every one of your designs is going to come in its own jewelry pouch. So on the outside, it's going to have that little velvety feel, and then the inside has that satiny, gorgeous, polished gold. So it is a treasure that's going to be coming your way. I love that we start off with plastic bands, but Libby, did you hear what I was saying earlier? It's so funny, gold bands, just because wedding bands are astronomical. This would be a beautiful, I mean, again, everyday band to wear, or it's an anniversary ring, or again, a right-hand ring.
This is the perfect band ring. Again, it's like silky satin on your finger when you put it on. It just smooth as silk on your hand. Understand this is all made by hand. And like Lynn was saying, the Electroform of the past is not what you're getting. You're getting brand new technology that we have mastered. We actually have a patent on the technology. So what you have here is a foundation of the resin core. 14 karat gold is going to be on your piece every single day, touching your hand. That's 58.3% pure gold, touching your finger, touching your ears, touching your neckline, touching your wrist if you get the matching bracelet as well. So you have brand new technology. You have the look and feel of solid gold on your hand without the price tag. So it will not weigh you down. It will not weigh your pocketbook down as well. You have all handcrafted workmanship made in Vicenza, Italy. And of course, coming from that region of Soave, Italy, again, known for the rolling hills, that beautiful buttery Italian gold touching your hand. So you have that ultimate gold experience every single day. And Soave Oro means sweet gold. So you've got the sweet rolling hills, the sweet grapes from the wine as well in Soave, that gorgeous romance, the Soave Castle. And on top of that, you have that precious rare gold. And the Italian gold, in my opinion, Lynn, is so buttery and so beautiful. This is 14 karat gold. To me, that looks like 18K because it's so buttery and so fabulous, isn't it?
Could not agree with you more. And the other thing I wanted to mention, one of the questions on Facebook that we received, is this durable? And I think that's a great question, because we can say it's one of the most durable of all metals because of that base metal of gold pieces that you're going to wear. So dent resistant, scratch resistant. I always love to say that, especially on anything on the hands or in the wrist area where we could be a little bit rough on our jewelry. Super popular in the polished link. We have all three colors in the gold. And then in the yellow gold, we have either the textured with that rope design or just the polished gold available for you. Okay. So we have a lot of people asking about the necklace that we're wearing, that we're all wearing.
I don't have one. You've got one. I don't have one.